Hi everybody, Brian Trendler from The Remarkable Room, and I wanted to provide all of you watchers out there with my first official review, official versus the demo test we did the other day, just being goofy, of the brand new Mevo product. It's actually produced by Livestream now, and it's specifically designed for Wi-Fi or LTE streaming via Livestream or Facebook Live. And then the nice thing about it is that the hardware comes with a micro SD card, and it can run anywhere from a 16 gigabyte up to a 512 gigabyte chip. So you really have unending storage options there. I just showed you the initial box. It was kind of cool to get. It kind of harkens back, like your very first Apple iPhone opening where you pop the top and it's like, whoa, there's the product. And this very minimalist packaging. You just release that first cover, your quick start guide, and then in here are some of the basic pieces of hardware from your cord to the actual mount. This is the universal mount for the Mevo products. This is its typical mount for any of your standard tripods. And then of course the actual wall adapter. The most interesting thing I want to point out about this is minimalism. I can only assume that Mevo wanted to be very, very brief and very minimalist from the print perspective, but they kind of took it too far. People that aren't technical savvy and they want to get a product like this and learn, even I found very quickly that I kind of wanted a little bit more than the 4-stage setup. While that's brilliant and super easy, connecting the Mevo to your network and then syncing your phone with the Mevo so it becomes your video source of control. The problem is there aren't any tutorials. There's nothing available in the package, and for those who want that instant gratification and maybe to learn first, it's really, really difficult. I'm seeing that Mevo is building out some of the video tutorials online. Their support page is really, really good. It did resolve one issue when essentially the first time we tried the Mevo, it powered down all the way, ran through its battery life, and then all of a sudden, it wouldn't turn back on and it wouldn't charge. So after about a mild 24 hours of panic, we did find on the support page that a 30-second hold down on the on button causes a force reboot, and that actually got the thing back to life. So here is the Mevo. Look at how tiny it is. It's like a little baby. Someday real cameras, or someday this will grow up to be a real camera. The really cool thing about it is that it's got the color acknowledgement system. It also has the battery status system, whether it's strong or weak, so you can actually look at a glance as far as what the life of the battery is. Really quickly, in back, it's got the SD card insert, your standard connection for charging, or also just powered video shooting. And then pretty much the standard kind of funky little magnetic ring here, which is great. You can stick it anywhere you need to during filming. But the really cool thing is that it magna mounts onto the universal tripod connection. So what I want to do is I want to hand this off, and we'll set it up so it's doing an actual video shoot right now. The crazy thing about this is now you can see me. Now obviously that's kind of a no-brainer. The point of this is to be on a tripod or on like a gorilla mount system, to be clinging anywhere on a wall, but you can do this, and this small frame is what's actually being filmed. This is the active workspace. And if I zoom in like here, see how that mini screen moved? I'll do it again. I'll zoom out and you can see how that mini screen moves. It does very seamless zooming in and out, and it does seem to maintain its video quality. You can also set up pre-shots like I have here. You can stage a bunch of pre-shots, and through filming you can pick those presets, and then it'll simply switch to those presets. So really you can set up a lot of the video editing on the fly like it advertises, and it kind of reduces the need to do any of that stuff after the fact. It also looks phenomenal when you're doing a recording and or for us a future live cast where again we're streaming, we're doing those things on the fly, not having to do it during post-production work, and it has a really, really great look. Recording is as simple as hitting this, choosing Facebook Live, the live stream option, or the actual record to the SD card, and you're done. I'm filming right now, which is kind of creepy, but it's cool because again we can pinch into me And watch that mini screen go. It zooms in and it shows exactly and only what I want to have filmed. And again, you can do those edits on the fly. You can pan out and it really seamlessly zooms out. So this has been a really great tool so far. We're already noticing that it does lack some of the functions that maybe I'm kind of hoping future software upgrades will show. This is one of the key examples where I really wanted to be able to just go boom, 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 and pick a bunch of presets. Without having directions in the box, without immediately finding that information online, it's kind of difficult to see what I'm doing. And it's not very clear between the screen grabs versus this live interface what's happening, and or if it's recording correctly. So that's one of those things that's a little bit funky. But if I stop the recording for a second, slide to stop. It's also got a two-stage process to stop the filming. And when you're on your phone, granted this isn't shaking, I should say this isn't shaking the actual recording device. It's a little kludgy if you're in the background going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 once you stop a recording endeavor. But the functions afterwards, you can adjust things. You can turn on or off the find people so it automatically zooms in and zooms in and maintains focus on people when they're talking. Autopilot turns your functionality off, lets the intelligence behind the camera and the design do the recording for you. You can also just do a couple basic filter changes, which is kind of cool. Changes you can also do on the fly, by the way. And then your kind of general settings. Real easy, real intuitive setup in general. We've been really pleased with it so far. And kind of the key thing is that for a low barrier to entry, I believe these are $3.99 right now. We had originally purchased it off the Kickstarter program, so we got it for a steal at $1.99. I think for the overall plus or minus $400 price point, given what's out there right now, I'm going to say that this isn't quite a game changer, but it's a really good direction. And we're looking forward to seeing what some of the software and firmware updates will add as far as the functionality of the camera, kind of more behind the scenes to give the editor, the person filming and controlling it via a phone, control above and beyond. So again, really happy with this product. Really fun. It's kind of catchy. It's exciting to have this type of technology available at our fingertips. We really do live in a cool generation right now. I will say that on kind of the remarkable room scalings here, we rate things kind of on a 1 to 5 stars. I definitely put this at a 4-star. See if you can get one of these. Play with it. I'd love to hear your feedback. Thanks, everyone.